So I have a beloved kitty named Pixie. She was around 4 when I found her on the street. She had a rubber band tightened on half her tail. I spent 2 weeks feeding her until she was comfortable enough to let me near her. She didn't trust anyone. I took her in, cleaned her up, and got the dead portion of her tail amputated. After 5 years, she finally warmed up to people and she became so sweet and friendly. It took her years to be comfortable around strangers. Last month, she was out for her daily stroll around the neighborhood and immediately came back in through the kitty door 20 minutes later. She had 2 small holes in her chest and 1 near her butt. She was completely frightened and was crying, mowing. She wouldn't even let me go near her for the first 5 minutes. I knew for certain that she was shot with metal butties. I take her in my car and start driving to the vet, but took a quick detour around the neighborhood. I was going to take the long way to see if I could find the culprit. Kinder enough, I see a kid on a scooter standing on his driveway with a CO2-powered BB gun aiming in the drainage cavity by the sidewalk. I see cats in there all the time. It was then I knew who the culprit was. I parked the car, got out, walked over to him and said, "I am telling your parents that you are shooting cats." He replied, "They are pests. They told me I could." The smug little look on his face threw me over the edge. I slapped the fuck out of this bitch and kick-sweeped his legs out from under him and watched him fall flat on his ass. I then picked up his gun and smashed it on the ground. A small part of me wanted to finish him off with a stomach kick for good measure, but I am out 25, so I looked both ways before crossing the street, and a Caillou bolted shake. As I hopped in my car and sped away, I heard him shrieking in the distance. My kitty was treated and is doing okay.